Hello. Mm, No, talking about the Boeing 747 family. In the 1960s, a Boeing 747, the first wide-body jet, Joe Sutter, the Boeing 747, designed the upper deck. The engine, there was four engine, it was Pratt& Whitney JT90 engines. And there was a rollout on September 30th, 1968. Because the landing gear, you got steering body gear and the wing gear. The three pilots, a flight engineer panel, the three pilots, captain and first officer, and flight engineer. The in the first flight in 1969. And about on January 1970, there was a Pan Am Boeing 747. No, the transatlantic flight, New York to London, England. The flight time about 7 hours. About what happened to the Boeing 747 disaster. About sorry about Pan Am flight. Now what happened on July 30th, 1971? Pan Am flight 845 takes off in San Francisco to Tokyo, Japan. The aircraft's name Clipper America. Registration, it was N747PA. Runway 28 left. And I forgot to calculate the takeoff weight, the damage approach lightning system, lost 1, 3, 4 hydraulic systems, spin lost, returning back and dumping fuel. The passengers' seats 47G, the left leg below the knee, and the 48G. On his left upper arm can see the bone. It's a brace position near emergency landing. And landed safely. And Clipper America is repaired and back from service. Into an airplane turning into a restaurant in South Korea, renamed Won-T Tripped. The 747, the safest airplane, what happened? The Tenerife disaster on March 27th, 1977. The two Boeing 747 collided. Thick fog. It was a Pan Am Flight 1736 and a KLM Flight 4805. And the Pan Am Flight 1736, aircraft's name Clipper Victor. Registration N736PA. Los Angeles to Gran Canaria Islands. Just stopover in New York. JFK Airport. It was the bomb. The Gran Canaria Islands, Las Palmas. There was a KLM Flight 4805, the registration PHBUF, aircraft's name Rhine. Amsterdam to Canary Islands. You know what happened in Lockerbie? You know what happened about on December the 22nd, 1988. It was Pan Am Flight 103. It takes off in London. In transatlantic flight into New York. The aircraft's name Clipper, made over the seas. The bomb exploded at 31,000 feet. And the bomb that AAIB, the Air Accident Investigation Branch in United Kingdom. And then another accident was United Airlines Flight A11 on February 24th, 1989. A Boeing 747-100, registration N473U, Los Angeles, first stopover in Honolulu, and second takes off in Honolulu to Auckland, New Zealand. It was climbing at 23,000 feet. The cargo door being open, and boom! The 9 passengers sucked out the plane. The lost engine number 3. The engine number 3 is on fire. And the engine number 4 is on fire. It was Captain Dave Crowman. The flight engineer downstairs to have a look. That was it. Returning back to Honolulu, Hawaii. Is being repaired and back in from service. Registration N4724U. Registration at as C5 FBS. Was abandoned in 2001 and scrapped in 2004. Unfortunately, Captain Dave Crowman has passed away on October 4th, 2010. It's age 81. What happened on July 17th, 1996. Pan Am Flight 103. The TWA Flight 800 takes off in New York to Paris, France. The TWA Flight 800 registration N93119. It was flying over Atlantic Ocean. There was delayed. There was outside. There was 28 degrees. There was the air conditioning, keep passengers cool. It takes off in New York. And then 38 seconds later, the captain of Eastwind Airlines Boeing 737 and saw that the TWA exploded, and nose up and then and crashed, and NTSB investigators, National Transportation Safety Board, the center wing tank that exploded, and then electrical wiring the TWA flight 800. That was exploded about the 747 family. 747-100. There's the upper deck lounge. And the upper deck, the Boeing 747-200 has the upper deck that was business class. There's engine noise. Pratt & Whitney JD90 and the Rolls-Royce RB211 engines and the General Electric CF6. In 1975, and the roll out the Boeing 747 SP in special performance. In 1976, Pan Am, the world's longest range, New York to Tokyo, flying time 14 hours. But in San Francisco to Auckland, New Zealand, San Francisco to Australia, in Sydney. In 1982, a Boeing 747-300, a new upper deck. The range is about 6,330 nautical miles. A Boeing 747 in 1988. A Boeing 747-400. A 2-pilot crew. These winglets, saving more fuel around the world without stopping. The range is about 7,670 nautical miles. The engine noise, Pratt & Whitney PW4000 and General Electric CF6, and the Rolls-Royce RB211 engines. In August 1989, Qantas Boeing's 747-400 The world's longest non-stop flight. London to Sydney. 20 hours and 9 minutes. In March 2015, Qantas Boeing 747-400 his VHOJA is retired at Wollongong Aircraft Museum. The shortest flying time 10 minutes. But in 2011, and then in 2005, a new Airbus A380, 2 decks, carry more passengers. In 2011, a new Boeing 747-8 Intercontinental. The range about 8,000 molecular miles. The 4 General Electric GEnx 2B67 engines have a good day.